crop this up. It seems that they all spawn near the shack. Oh, actually no, I take it back. 2 people spawn near shack, but most of them spawn water tower. We can see the Wraith finding Zarina and doesn't get a hit on that. Oh, Zarina decides to leave. Flame going back up, trying to stop Dan. Dan gets the vault before. Doesn't use bamboozle. Ooh. It seems that it's going to be a hit on Dan. It's not. Nice vault from Dan right here. Where is dear? He's going on the Zarina right here. Zarina gets the vault. And it seems we're going to have a chase at shack. Neatens, I don't know how you say it, sorry. Gets hit in shack. Bamboozle is not used at all. But no, no, Flame gets a hit. Well done. Decide to not hook her right now. Want to stop Dan from getting more progress on this drain. Dan doing a slow vault, but it seems that he's going to get hit, and it is on ping, sadly. Dan getting the vault, vaulting back, good. And Flame decide to pick, but sadly, it's one gen getting down. Evo on the gen going to get pain res, but this gen is very bad to protect as killer, which means that it's not that problematic if it gets pain res. We can see that Jake is going to try to go for the save, but gets interrupted by Flame. Gets the hit on Jake. On Shack. Trying to get pressure. We can see Evo going for the save, while Dan is continuing the gen on the saloon, and we have a down on Jake. He's leaving, going for the save, trying to interrupt them. Doesn't get the interruption, but finds the Zarina, wants to tunnel her out. Zarina run into a wall. Faking clocking twice. 3 times, and the 3rd time it works. Spamming the spacebar, who's going to win the ping, and he breaks the pallet. She gets another pallet. Is he going to fake? No. Try a mind game, will it work? It doesn't work. It seems that Nielsen actually is able to read this movement quite easily. She breaks the pallet, she makes another one, which is way more dangerous. Try to run to Shack, will not be enough because I think Flame can make this hit. Doesn't fail for the fake. And Evo coming for the save. Incredible save. Flame going back into clock mode. Ooh, and this is a down from Vincent. Should not have vaulted back. We can see Jake is doing the gen. Dan trying to take a hit, I think. Vincent trying to recover. I think they will want to maybe Jake getting found on the gallows. Dan doesn't get hit. You can see that Jake is going back for pressure on the gen, on the gen in on gallows. I think a reset would be maybe an interesting idea right here, but I'm not sure. And we can see that Flame body blocks the pallet, trying to get Jake with the mind game. Doesn't seem to really work. Incredible movement, and actually get Jake with that. Incredible, well done. And it will also be a pain race, stopping Dan from getting more pressure on the gen on water tower. Now it seems that yes, he found Nielsen, who's already in P2, which means it's going to be her last chase. And she's quite in a bad position. She doesn't have a lot of good palette right here. Flame doesn't get the body block, but actually, ooh, nice dodge from Nielsen, not failing for the vault back. Nielsen trying to waste time to let Dan do the gen. Trying to get to gen before Nielsen die. Gets, ooh, incredible hits. Doesn't fail for forget it. Gets a hook.
Does not fall for the fate.
Yeah, thank you. Done. Finish the gen. Gets the thing. Doesn't go back into the I don't know what to say because that was very good. Gets a hit. Run to Shack. While Drake and Evo are on 2 gen difference, making a lot of pressure. And he tries to hit through the window. That was not fastened. Decide to leave the shack to go for Drake. Doesn't get the aim because doesn't get the hit because he got auto aimed into the wall. It seems that it's going to actually be a hit on Drake, because this is the last paladin in this area, which means that this is now fully a dead zone. Get a hit on the Drake, follow him. Maybe he's going to go for a body block on these pallets, as remember Drake fall for a very good mind game on these pallets, and Drake fall again. But this time it will not be a pain raise. You can see Evo is working on a gen on a gen near Shack. Dan doing a generator above a flame. Not falling. This is going to be hard because Dan is going to. Oh, and that's a miss for flame. Oh no! I think this is actually very bad for him. Oh, what a miss! Oh no! I don't know why the sound is muffled, but the sound, like, for some reason it is. Drake trying to sneak for a bit. Doesn't want to get found instantly. We can see that Flame is going back for the gen where Evo is working on it. Finds Evo. Will he get a free hit? Doesn't look like it. Oh, yes it does. The pallet was not where I expected it to be. Get a hit, run back to activate Eruption on the gen that was high progressed. Goes back, try to find Evo. Actually not go back to interrupt maybe the heal. No, the heal is actually done in main, which means that they actually need to do. Oh, they get found, and that's done taking the window. So sadly Jake is going to die, as he's already P2. This is going to be very hard to do another gen right here. Evo tries to do a gen very far, hoping Wraith won't come back on this one. Flame, seeing that the gen is not getting repaired, he see Dan. Dan, you really needs to dodge. Dan doesn't want to even try going straight to the gen of Evo. He wants to stop the progression. Evo didn't see Flame actually get down from that. And that's a down. He's leaving, trying to find Dan, who's trying to his best to repair the other generator. Will Flame find him? Yes, he hears the Lara. Stops him. Is this going to be a hit? No, it's not. And it seems that this is going to be the last chase of this match. Dan dropping the pallets, trying to get distance, but sadly this zone is almost useless now. Almost every pallet have been done, and this is it. Well done to everyone, which leaves us with a 4K at 2 gen left. Well done, well done. Here we go. Yes. No corrupt, no pain res, only pop and surge. Trusting on 2 chase perk to carry him. Find Mirza first, and that's a drop. Trying to. Ooh. Doesn't fail for the 50, but still gets hit. Run to Shack, makes it. He already broke the door, so he can gain more distance. That's a pre-drum. She doesn't fail for that. Will this be the first down? No! He gets stunned by the Sable. Fake clock. She's in a bad spot. Oh, she actually made it to the gen. We can see in the back that 3 gen are quite high progressed. He needs a hit, and that's Surge coming into play. Stopping 3 gen at once. Now the problem is going to be that he does not have any pain res or similar perk, which means that he only has pop right now, and he has 3 gen that are quite high progressed. So he's going to need to choose between most of the survivors. He used he used Pop the Wizard on a gen on the downstairs, knowing that the one upstairs is almost undefendable. Find Flame. Thought she was still staying at the roof. By going one way. The mind game that doesn't work, doesn't give him a free hit at the start. Decide to break the gen without having pop. Go back, decide pretty sure to tunnel the Sable, who's running straight to Shack. Evans maybe taking a hit for the Sable, trying to gain more time. We can see that this is going to be. Is it save the best for last? Perk at the left, I think it is. No, it's not the same. I don't remember the name. But it's maybe going to help. Gets the down on Evans, but doesn't get any surge value, sadly. We can see that 2 gens are going to pop very soon. And this is not going to help that she only half pop. Try to go back, take another gen. This is going to be quite hard for them to come back from that. Finds the Adam and the Sable. He needs to kill the Sable to actually have a bit of chance to get auto-aim to the pallet, sadly. Or mostly doesn't have the range for it. Sable trying to fight the pallet, but still doesn't get the stun. You can see that Langs is trying to get a hit for Mesa right here. Will it be enough? The body block that doesn't really seems to help, but she can still get to the pallet. Very nice. But he needs a down very fast. Ooh, nice try. The Sable actually gets hit right here. The Sable actually gets a stun right here, which means that he's going to choose to either leave her or go for the gen. He decides to stick to the chase. Is it going to be a down? It is, but no surge. Oh no, he missed. He missed again. He's going to need more pressure for that. Decides to leave the Sable. He knows that he's going to need to protect the free gen right here. Maybe he's going to. Oh, that's the gen's blowing up. Gets a hit on the Meg. Will it be enough? Break the gen. Wants to to rest the pressure a bit. This will actually be a hit for the Claudette, except if she drops the pallet, he takes the pallet in the face. Is he going to stick to chasing Flame or not? The gen is getting regressed, while Mirza and Lynx are healing in main. Beautiful moonwalk from Lynx right here. We can see that they are trying to go for the gens, breaking the tree gen if possible. Oof. And this is another chase between Flame and Jake. Jake doesn't get stunned this time. Go back on the gen, try to get the Adam, decide to break. Doesn't get the body block. A good try. He said that the gen is getting worked on, and it's the Sable is going to get a free hit right here. Oh, she actually waited for him to again. That's incredible. The Sable is really good at waiting at the pallet to get the stun. This gen is very high progressed. And you can also see that the giant behind him was already. Ooh, that's not a body block, sadly. Breaks the pallets. Want to actually try to get a hit on Flame. This is going to be very hard to come back from. Gets a hit. Flame gets stuck. This is going to get. No, he doesn't want. He leaves. He wants for sure to. He doesn't want to leave this gen. Otherwise, this is going to be the end. Right now, you have a 3 gen. Get the stun, but this is maybe actually good because that also means there is no more pallet around here, which means that it's only going to be 3 hits after 3 hits. We can see that the gen is getting progressed. Ooh, Flame in a really bad spot right now, going for. Ooh, and this is a down surge. He's leaving with quite a good choice. He wants to protect the gen to stop from being down. You can see that Iriadon is actually very good right here, saving him multiple times. Trying to go back, get a free hit on the Adam. Pretty sure the Sable and the Sable going back. It seems that this time the gen is going to pop. And it is Sable going back, going for the heal on Flame. The Wraith need to do something. Jake coming back. Gets the hit on the Sable. Gets the hit on Flame. Flame will be going down very soon. Flame going corner. He's picked up. And it seems that they will be running away, giving Flame a total of the Moonwalk from the Sable. Very nice, very nice. Well done. Giving Jake a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hook at 5 gen down. This time with Huntress on records. There is no aura reading work, only with Rinse, Corrupt and Pain Race. Tries to find someone off the bat at the start. We can see progress is made by Nitzen, while others are trying to find to scatter a bit to find gens. When this is Rin coming into play, stopping Jake from having more progress, and it's the first hit on Jake. Oof. It's going to be hard. Ooh, Drake very patient with it. Ooh, and sadly this is the first down. Good try from Drake. This actually let Nitzen do 3/4 of the gen. When stopping Evo from continuing the gen on track. And this is a hook basement. And at the very start of the game, this is very bad for the survivors right now. We see that 2 gen are made by survivor. And the Huntress is reloading. Flame is going to need to do something. Or is he just going to stay on track to stop people for going to the save? The problem is with someone at basement and against Huntress, they can just 2-tap them very quickly. And Evo is found in basements. Oof. Flame miss the first hatchet, hits Jake, and it's a double tap. Evo's trying to get a hit. 360. 360, well done, nice 360. Does he get the snipe? You can see Evo running for life. And that's 2 people down. He's going to want to... And we can hear that someone, and I'm gonna guess Nitzen. Yes, it did. Nitzen is found while Dan is trying to get pressure on the gen. Not picking up. Ooh, nice dodge from Nitzen. Nitzens, I don't know how you say it, sorry. Going back for the save, wants the pickup, mostly going to fake it. No, gets the pickup. Is this going to be a pallet save? This is a pallet save, well done from Nitzens. Nice dodge and nice Patterson. And this is very bad for Flame right now. He loses all the pressure he had. He needs to make it back. Doesn't get the stun, but gets down sadly. This was a very good performance from the Zarina. Saved 2 teammates. Well done. And we are done at 2 gen left. And we get the hook. Dan and Jake reset. While the Huntress seems to have found Evo. Indeed, Evo is trying to run. He's going around this pallet, but it seems that Flame is a bit lost. Ooh, nice knife from Flame. Well done. Oh, I went too fast. Holding the hatchet, trying to get done with it. That gets a hit. Ooh, and that's a miss. He wanted to play it a bit too fast. Did not aim very well. And now he doesn't have any hatchet anymore. He reloads. For now, Rinse is still up. Maybe it's going to help a bit. A snipe didn't help. This time it seems that nobody is going to save her. We saw that miss skill check, Evo. And it seems that they are all resetting. Which leaves the possibility that maybe Huntress will find all of them very fast. But she's not looking the right way. She saw Dan walking. Dan doesn't get snipe. Wait, is this done? Yes, it's done. Trying to see where is the killer going. Gets a free hit on Dan. Ooh, Dan, this is going to be hard for you. This is a very hard palette to play against Huntress. Plus, Flame is doing 360 for... I don't know what to say about this. Okay. slugging Dan, wanting to get pressure on the gen while Jake and Evo are walking on gens. It seems that Jake should be alone for the rest and should be able to do this gen quite easily. And that's the flash save from Nitten, who's saving the day again. No way. Finds Rinse and actually cleans it while Dan go down again and TP around. And it seems that Dan, no, he's not going basement. She wants her pain res, forcing Evo to leave. Jake not able to finish the gen. You can see that Rin is now gone. No, wait, no, Rin is not gone. It's Immortal perk that is gone. Jake should be able to finish his perk, this gen, with no real problem. Nitson coming back. Flame not holding the hatchet enough. He missed. And Flame leaving Nitson for Evo. Is this going to be a hit? No. She missed it too. This is going to be hard. And Evo gets down. Should have waited a little bit to see what the Huntress was doing. Very good performance from Flame here. And we can see Dan trying to sneak for the save. Doesn't get found. While Zen is found, Nitson is found in the shack. Gets interrupted and gets hit by Flame because of bad positioning. Ooh, this seems it's a down, sadly. This time it will not be a long chase. Trying to snipe. Doesn't let it. He wants to keep the last hatchet for in a good reason. Getting pain res now. No. Jake doing the gen. Making a lot of progress. He almost did every gen on this entire game. And it seems that he will not be able to finish it. And he is going down. Ooh, nice dodge at the end. But will it really help? Trying to run around this. Get the hits. Dan trying to finish the gen that Jake's tried to do. Will it be enough? No, the pain res coming in. And Dan must leave the gen. Ooh, this is very bad. The problem is that he is not killing anyone. Dan getting hit, trying to run away. Not making shock window. Trying to double back. Flame is also lost. And sadly this is not enough. Dan gets down. You can see that Nitson is starting another gen, trying to not get found by the Huntress. And Evo trying to do the gen, but will it be enough? No, Flame comes back. Sadly, she's in a very bad position. She only have one pallet and she's not on the good side of it. Not dropping. Our first mistake, sadly. Gets the hit. Will it be enough? Flame. Miss the hatchet. Could have been an easy down right here. Try a good mind game. Will it work? No, it seems that Evo just left the area. Singing to a pallet where she can actually not hit over. Realizing this, it thinks that I think that Flame just leave to go secure the gen and see that it's not progress because Nitson and Evo are on another gen. Jake tried to sneak in for the save on Dan. Ooh, this was very risky. He needs to go for it. I think that Dan is sadly going to Dan right here. You can't really do much. No, Dan, what the hell are you doing? Dan! Dan! Dan, okay. Normally this is not. This is bad for EvoSim right here. Dan should not have done that. This was not in the rules. Trying to get a hit on Evo. That's a miss, but still a good try. We should respect it. Doesn't get the hit right here. Opens the door. Is it going to be 2k? Nitson coming in, trying to save Evo. Gets a hit. Evo is out, but Nitson is now in a very, very bad spot. Breaking the pallet using the flashbang doesn't stun the, doesn't blind the Huntress. Flame needs to do something here, or she might get the hatch. When that's a stun, this is going to be hard. And it's a down. And this is the end of the match. Well done to all. But there will be, or might be, a penalty for the team of Evo, because Dan broke the rule of not unhooking. And here we go, record the odds again. This time with a very different build from Flame. Grim, the Demogorgon perk that I don't remember the name, but that is quite good when gens pop. Oppression and Deadlock. Find Flame at the very start of the game. Will it be early hit or not? Get the stun. Doesn't make distance, but keeps the check. But still Lanx, who was in a bad position, but still gets to the pallet. Sadly, that's not enough. Decide to leave, so actually try to get a hit on Dwight. Ooh. Try to predict the check spots. Suddenly doesn't get the hit right here. You can see that Mirror's Eye is going to pop the first gen. Doesn't get the stun. And this is the first gen popping right now. Deadlock activates on the gen on track. Dwight, no, Adam breaking line of sight by going through different loops. Jake's need to get a kill very soon. Get stun, make distance. Evans wasn't ready for Jake. Gets a free hit. And Oppression is on. Ooh, unlucky. Hits the locker. And unlucky again. Chemical trap is placed on the pallet. Jake taking it. Blocking the pass. Evans doesn't make another pallet. Ooh. Jake got lost and now needs to leave Evans to go back on the Jenny track. Flame is found. Gets the hit. Will it be down? No. Pick up some hatchets in the locker, but seems to have no. He didn't lost flame. Doesn't make that sadly. Break pallets. It seems it's going to be the first down coming in. No, he decided to break the chase to actually try to stop people from doing gens. This is going to be very hard for the Huntress. Get a hit on Mirza. Oof. Unlucky. And this is another gen. And this is the first down. And Jake decides to slug. Maybe getting a free hit on length. No. He dodged it with ease. Jake wants to put the Sable into basement, but will it be enough? Is the question. And she doesn't wiggle free. This is a very bad spot for Mesa right now. As now, if he secures this, he actually can do something and might actually be able to snowball this game. Gets a crit on Lance, giving a possibility. Yes. Indeed, Evans going back for the save. And this is bad, sadly. Jake is not close at all. Almost a hit. A good try. The moonwalk from Flame. And Jake taking his chase. The double back. And the hit. Getting a lot of pressure on different survivors, I know. Most of the team is injured. Maybe getting a hit right here, no. Even successfully break line of sights and lose the killer right here. Jake picked up some hatchet trying to get more pressure. But will it be enough? Operation comes into play. But it seems that nobody failed for it. But they are mostly healing, and Length is doing a gen very far away. And it seems that Jake finds the only person who's fully healed. We're a bit lost, both of them right here. An Ifo retake that is tried but not successful. And Jake. Will he get the hit? Try to hit Fable from away. Ooh, nice shot. Doesn't hit, sadly. Decide to leave Flame for Mirza. And sadly, I think this is going to be going to one gen very soon. You can see that even it's working on their gen on easy kills. Two gens are getting worked on, while Mirza is getting chased. Ooh. Nice patience right here. They decide to 99 the gen, wasting precious time to guessing Mirza trying to finish it. And that's Deadlock coming in, saving the Jake for a while. Will it be enough to actually snowball the game? We will see. sadly is not on the best loop right here. Gets stunned and doesn't get flash. And he gets another down. Took him right near the gates. We won't talk about what we just saw. Oh, what a nice name. And that's a total of 4 hook.